This one's about nihilism and, anxiety. Now, a lot of people suffer from anxiety. A lot of people get nervous. A lot of people have this sort of nihilistic view that nothing in the world matters because we're all going to die one day, which is 100% true. We all, like all of us, you watching this video right now are going to die, and your grandkids are not going to know who you are. But that's kind of a good thing. Like, you got to look at it like nothing matters in a good way. That the fact that nothing matters means that even if you fail in life, even if something goes wrong, you can always have that opportunity to try again. In life, there'll always be things that will go wrong, there'll always be things that will go right. But it's all about, looking at your life and looking at what you can control. Because at the end of the day, when people think about, oh, what if this business idea doesn't work? Or, oh, what if, I go talk to that girl and she doesn't like me? But does it really matter? Like, at the end of the day, does it really matter? Like, people always have this sort of view of, oh, the people have anxiety and people, have, this social anxiety and they can't talk to people, or they get worried or they get anxious. But at the end of the day, nothing really matters because, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter on your religion, doesn't matter on your race. We're all going to die one day. At the end of the day, we all bleed the same. You know what I mean? Like, if I cut my hand and you cut your hand, we're going to bleed the same. Like, it doesn't really matter on, this background or this religion or this culture, or, you're from this side or this side. At the end of the day, it's very nihilistic, but it is true. Sometimes I think that you got to use that to your advantage. Like, even my YouTube channel, there's a reason why you clicked on this video. Like, you wasn't forced to click on this video, you didn't have to watch this video, but there's a reason why you're here. So you got to subscribe, because I'm just giving out real information here. But at the end of the day, everyone who has anxiety, and some people have more, some people have less, and I just think that it's kind of a coping mechanism. It's like your brain has a sort of like flight or fright response. Like, you either flight and run away, or fight and tackle the situation. But sometimes I think in life, different people can struggle with that, and they have it hard of, oh, nothing really matters and what's the point of living. But at the end of the day, that is the point of living, because nothing matters. It doesn't matter if you become successful, it doesn't matter if you become homeless. At the end of the day, your life is your life, and that's the only thing you can really control. You can't control what country you're born in, you can't control how strong your passport is, you can't control if you have 10 siblings or one sibling or whatever. You can't control these things. Instead of focusing on what you can't control, you got to look at what you can control. And that's why sometimes, it's good to look at life in like a bit of a nihilistic view, like, the half water, half cup full, half cup empty kind of thing of, in life, it doesn't really matter what you achieve or what you don't achieve, because we're all going to die one day. Like, we will all end up in the ground, or into dust at the end of the day. And when the dust settles, there'll be a whole bunch of new people walking this earth, and they won't have any clue who I am. At that point, YouTube servers might even be dead. This whole platform might not even exist. Do you know what I mean? Like, think about those old radio TVs from back in the day, those black and white TV boxes people used to watch. They don't even exist anymore. Who has a radio anymore? Who has those old TVs? It's the same kind of thing. This whole YouTube platform, there might be a whole new type of internet. There might be a whole new AI internet that, even TikTok's slowly taken over. More people are using TikTok than YouTube. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to say, that there'll always be a new thing. So sometimes you haven't got to worry, and try not to like worry as much about what's going on in your life. Try to look at what you can control, what is good, the friends you do have around you, your family that you do have, and focus on what you can control. If you don't like your job, try to even find a new job. If you don't like your friends, try and find new friends, because at the end of the day, everything in this world will come to an end at some point. And that is what it is. That's just the beauty of the world. But I hope you enjoyed this one. This is just a quick one of, don't have that anxiety. Try to have less stress. We all got worries in the world. Everyone has worries. Nobody's perfect. Even these celebrities, no one's perfect. But yeah, anyways, enjoy my channel. But you guys take care. This was a quick one.